wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh.
Oh, that was not what I meant to do. I was trying to get my mirror. So I can make sure my feet and everything are...
Let's see if I can finally get you working.
Hello, because I have not learned how to do the bot. Go ahead and go cards up.
Good morning.
cheesy bread.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have brought it up later.
I was gonna say, I figured as much. But
Yeah,
Perfect
that sounds
timing.
an idea. Perhaps knife.
I mean, I think it would be good.
Oh yes,
I
that'd be
wish
fun.
I could be welcome in the kitchen. That would be fun. Just make sure he doesn't trip on something. and fall off.
Sounds like I've
He
inspired
fell off, I
something.
could pick him up. How do you feel about fighting pirates?
Haven't done it before.
He was
They're not that special.
Yeah,
Bandits on the sea.
Yeah.
bandits, but on sea.
Usually very
Some of them-
malnourished.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually very malnourished.
If you want to piss off
I
a
honestly-
pirate, throw some oranges at them. It's funny as hell.
I'll make sure to bring some.
You know, I have never thought of doing that before. It's usually always been like business. You gotta stay away from here, sir.
No, it's
Kinda.
lemons or oranges,
Have you-
anything
Doesn't that
that
kill the scurvy though?
Yeah, but it implies that you think they're dying because they're gonna.
Yeah.
But it's, hey, you look.
Have you had to
malnourished,
deal with
have an
pirates
orange."
often?
Yeah.
Oh, is Ava coastal?
Yeah, it's a port city.
Oh.
Kind of the.
Yeah,
port
that would
city
do
in
it then.
Corridor, yeah. They're very easy.
I
to
won't
find.
Yeah,
do
I've
that.
had
They're mostly
occasional
just-
interactions with pirates.
Here,
but-
before we fight, this will help.
They're mostly all.
Well, if you're
It's
offering,
dangerous
I
to go alone.
accept.
Take this.
Pass us a Yeah. lunch.
Yeah,
You want
I'd like to get some
to
stress
see a
out, if
man
nothing
break,
else.
Fuck with a pirate.
And I'm
Besides,
getting
I
out of
think with,
practice.
The four of us,
They cry very
I
easily.
don't.
I think knocking some pirates out and taking them in would be pretty easy.
Yeah. I can.
It'd be fun.
I don't think
Makes
I
it
can
easy.
probably
First
will bring
mission
my armor,
together.
but
Ooh, that would be
And
fun.
if you do, I can bring you out of the water if you can't do it under your own power. But can't
I
you
mean, I
swim with your
kinda
armor?
can, but it's.
You don't have to worry about
I
me falling
can,
in.
but it's not like preferred. It kind of sucks. I think I don't
I'll
want to try
submit
and
the paperwork
work
then.
without it.
If I fall into the water, I can just walk.
Oh. No,
You can walk on
I
water.
think I've given you the compass back at this point.
You can walk
Yeah,
on
stuck it
water.
I haven't been holding on to it. Well,
True.
Yours to keep.
That's fun.
keep? What?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I asked
If you
for a
haven't
lot,
done
but,
that,
uh,
I'd suggest looking into it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
My grandfather does that.
Oh, hold on, I
Might be
forget.
something I might look into soon.
What?
I think you've told me about that. The really slow one, right?
Yeah, he does it very slow nowadays just to fuck with us. He's a jokester.
Now.
Trickster.
It does have uses.
Bonding moments.
He does.
No, there's those bubbles back home.
Please don't
in
spray
Gina.
me. No.
Oh.
Explore outside there. They're more closer to the capital.
Spray?
Yeah. He does that.
I don't listen. All right.
Good morning,
What are you
Roadkill.
spraying?
It's really good for
I'm not
cleaning.
With
allergic
what?
to anything.
Water?
It is.
Yet.
Yeah. Hold on, I can.
There's no yet involved. I am.
Wouldn't that be a
What
really
about
quick
outside?
way for you to... Oh wait, no. You don't suck the water, and it's already in you.
I am balanced.
Can you use it for
Yeah.
propulsion?
Oh.
In the water, yeah. It's stupid looking though. Not preferred.
Does the
'Cause I
water
have to,
you
like,
spit out, does that make it drinkable? Like,
Okay, no need to show off.
It's not like my
And
spit.
that is why
It's just like
I'm perfectly balanced because
it's just the water that's like.
I was just getting it a better, getting it a better position
Oh,
to
yeah,
read
that,
it.
that
Whatever.
I mean, by technicality, I don't.
Dread
This is why I thought
Admiral
these were
Caleb.
the good picks.
Oh, yes.
why do you
I think
need
we're all
to
looking
back
for a
to
little
see- What?
good to know.
energy.
I mean, I can't like you know.
I agree.
Ooh,
That
I
last
like.
line is a little concerning, so we should be ready for,
Oh, I'm not there
guess the
yet.
worst.
Hold on.
It's different.
Don't spoil
Hold
it.
on.
It's
Hmm.
magic.
Yeah, take your time, take your time.
It's actually.
Don't let me
Have
stop
we
it.
dealt with this
technically not
person
magic,
before?
it's Whatever.
Oh,
Finally,
I
the
guess.
fucking
I
coward's
don't
actually
study
willing to
that. I
fight.
just know I can do it. It's hard to explain.
It's even more
I
fun
am-
then.
It's
They're
I still
actually
have like a
the,
grudge against this
Yeah.
guild, and then we'll be like, don't even fucking know you.
I mean,
inside of you that's just
apparently, oh no, the quest giver apparently
Just doing something with Mono.
has
Oh.
some...
Then you blah.
What's that post?
You should have
I
mentioned the
think
last line
one of
first.
our- Yeah,
Did you
I don't
hear
know
your-
the business with it exactly, but it sounds like
One, the quest giver is actually the person who's been by the docks that we've seen for the past couple weeks. That short lass. The one who, keeps giving a fierce gaze to, like, anyone who passes by.
Oh.
She must have
That's what, Yield
slipped my
said.
eye.
It's less of a fierce gaze and
What's
more
this
of
one
a
about?
please take my quest, please take my quest, please take my quest type of look.
I had like 5 apples.
It's like a girl. It's
Ah,
like
desperate.
I
like
need
a-
to meet the person who
a
knows
bakery
this.
salesman knocking on your door to offer
Like,
you cookies and not going
I
away.
think this is gonna be a very fun mission.
The little girls that go
Cookies are
around.
very tasty.
Yes.
See, they
Yeah,
have
If they pull anything on us, then we'll just do the same thing that we do to the pirates,
I think she's
take
a
they
them in.
hiding
have
of some
two
sort, 'cause she is
lines in here that make me believe that they're a fun person.
That's fair.
Cookies?
Which ones are those?
That first
I did-
one.
Need to
I did
anger him
witness the-
further.
One of the drunk sailors. When they
Trust
called
me with
her
your
back,
lives.
She kicked them into the port,
Heart.
like, off the docks.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I mean, between the four of us, we can...
Yeah, we
Swimming
probably
across
could.
an ocean would not be, would be a first, but...
I'm pretty sure we could manage.
Especially with
I mean-
Leon's help.
And if they
Okay,
end up
I
trying to
actually
kill us, that'd be its own fun
experience,
too.
so I can help you guys. I don't know how good we'll
Yeah.
be, but I think we can kind of manage it, maybe.
Again, not expecting this to go sour, but...
I'm not, but I mean,
If it
I wouldn't be
does, I'm not
surprised.
gonna be concerned
I'm sure
about
it'll
it.
go perfectly.
These
Oh,
have
well,
something.
if Yield thinks it'll go perfectly,
Be
who are
nice to
we
him.
to say otherwise?
No.
Absolutely.
And then when anything goes wrong, it's your fault.
Oh, that's a good point.
And then we have the right to beat the fuck out of you when we get home. Yes? That's what you're saying?
What's his fault? Did you do something?
You have to make it a sparring
I really
match at
never
that
do,
point.
do I?
That way it's not,
Exactly.
That way it's
No
above
wins.
board.
Okay. 2v1, maybe 3v1, maybe 4v1, you know? It's fine. It's fine. It's to see how well he can do agility-wise against
all.
4 people.
Nothing's gonna go wrong.
Oh, so it's like, so they're just training you. It's not that bad. It's not
Exactly.
Yeah, sure. It's just like
bad,
that.
right?
No. Nothing's going to go wrong. So there's nothing to worry about.
I love that you can do that. It's terrifying.
That's super fast. How do you do that?
Ha-ha.
Did you
It's
ask
a
me something?
monk thing. Actually, no,
Can
it's
you
a
do
divine
Oh,
thing.
oh,
I was
Monk,
gonna say,
you
I've
silly.
I've never seen you do that.
I mean, I didn't put all of my training into what he can do. We are quite different monks in different monasteries. Monasteries. I say it with
I
quotation.
noticed you also
That
don't wear shoes.
would be fun, and I am
Fair enough, though. I don't
consistently
think
they don't make
engaging in
them
my
wear
hobby
size.
of wandering around the
that
city
big.
aimlessly with no
Yeah.
true
Do you need to
intent
say
of what
it's
I'm doing. But
monasteries
that would be
in there?
fun.
Because that
Yes.
also sounded... Like I wasn't sure if it's
I
a pun
literally
or
have
not.
nothing better
That's a
to
bit
be doing.
It's still...
I'm trying to be
okay.
silly.
Okay.
They can,
You're
they're
succeeding.
being silly.
Thank you.
I think she's in her own little world.
Huh? What
Hmm?
happened? What happened?
Huh?
Are you okay with you coming with us back home to visit our family for the holidays?
Oh, for
Can't
New
believe she
Year's?
called me
Sure.
Yield.
You're getting old.
All I can tell you this:
Ye
do
old.
not.
Ye old.
Stare
Oh
my
my god,
sister
your
in the
name
eye.
is like a pun.
It's based on the old tavern signs.
See my family at some point.
But yeah, I would tell you this: do not look my sister in the eye, and be careful what you say.
Is she a what?
Do not look your sister in the eye.
No, she said
Yeah,
look your
I'll
sister in the
submit
eye.
the paperwork and get that.
Okay, I'm not
settled
going to
quickly.
trust the
If you
happy
do that,
mask,
you
alright?
might end
I
up
don't want
dinner.
to trust the happy mask. It doesn't have you have a very scary smile.
Yield.
It's kind of a
Yield. This is the type of person that likes bullying her.
she likes bullying
She
her.
likes me.
Ah, so I am essentially a
but
punching
she
bag the
likes
moment
her,
I walk
though.
into that door.
Something like that, yeah.
She does. Yes.
Remember, you can always
I don't
walk
know.
away from the
She likes
leaders.
Why are you confirming this? You don't know.
And remember when I told you basically about her, basically, training to be, own apothecary? Yeah. He loves her poisons.
Ah, joke's on her. I have experience with that. I get food from Ruby. They came back, so.
You said
Is
that
Ruby
so
so
confidently.
That they are all okay.
I don't know.
She has
Here, you're
threatened
lucky
to
Ruby
poison.
doesn't actually poison your food, or else you wouldn't be here.
I know I wouldn't be
The thing
here,
is
but I
that
have
she does
experience
the
of being
weird
threatened
stuff.
of being
I always
poisoned.
thought her food was kind of okay. I don't get it.
No, the thing
And
is
even if
that
I was
she didn't
wrong.
give you the weird
Okay.
stuff. She gave me peanut butter with
Full,
oxygen.
full tilt. I think a basic poison would
It'll be
actually
fun. They're easy to beat up.
Probably wouldn't do anything major to me because
That's
I
not
Pirates are all
Oh,
ego.
shit,
weird
must make
stuff
their
back in the day just
Oh.
to survive.
Alright.
Yeah, vaguely frozen over.
I haven't
I
ironed
think
them,
the
so I think
ice is below
Oh,
the
shit.
surface
Good
of
food.
the skin, though.
You gotta make sacrifices.
Permafrost.
What
Have you
tastes
tried
good
the
with what?
bottle, the
Yeah.
glass test with it, Tylon?
Yeah, I'll tell you right now.
No, because it's not cold to the touch.
I will
It's
eat anything.
lukewarm,
Yeah, it looks
not quite
cold.
body
Literally
temp.
anything.
You can touch it.
It's just
It
the things-
it's just
Out of
like
curiosity.
There's one of the-
slightly
one of the
under.
things I
It's just
post
slightly under
before,
body
do
temp.
not call her stinky. Do not point out that she's a
Hey, it means you can make your water slightly colder.
I'm just saying.
Oh yes.
You should be careful it doesn't shatter.
I mean, yeah, if it does, it
Submitted,
does.
by the way. Just
Not
wrote
much
it
I
real
can do
quick.
about it.
Hmm?
The mission posting.
Oh,
The last time we
Took care of the paperwork real quick.
I don't have to work with it. Could use a coffee though.
If I just immediately assume that she was a skunky skin, the moment I saw her.
Oh, her, you could definitely tell by her ears because they give them. Yeah.
How's it holding up?
That's good to hear. I offer emotional support dog.
No strength at all.
I think the only thing I'm
He's a good emotional support doggo.
I try my best. It's good to see you up and walking. And
Well, your best is
people
great.
Again.
Even the arm is.
Ah. It's good to be.
Where's your hug session going on?
Hi.
Hi.
I give emotional support to people.
Yeah.
Oh,
Puppuccino here is the emotional support.
what does it
I'm
mean
the
to be
emotional
emotional
support dog.
support?
Hope I'm not
that's a-
interrupting the
that's a tough
emotional
one.
support. Could I have a coffee,
Not at all, Raleigh.
please? Did I startle
I
you?
get it.
I feel like this is becoming your new way of saying hello. Hi.
Okay.
I'm on your good side.
You are, and I appreciate that. I just don't have eyes in the back of my head. Imagine if I
Lana
did.
gets
Why not?
It's so good to
city
see things.
resort.
I
Into
do.
your
But
head.
then, like, how would
And
you
then you could be
sleep, though? 'Cause
flashbang
if
from the
you
back.
sleep, that means you're sleeping on your eyeballs.
Yeah, that would also
Always come
suck.
to light whenever the horn's gone.
That would also suck.
What does that mean?
Oh, you know.
Below the surface of the iceberg.
No, you don't.
Sounds so ominously threatening.
You know?
Except that I
Glad to not be on Richter's bad side.
Huh?
Oh, don't worry, Richter's a poet.
Oh,
He likes poetry
So
and
he-
ominous statements.
so does
Leave
that
you
mean
feeling
he's gonna
uneasy.
die young?
Why does it mean that?
Because I heard a lot of like great like
Most
writers
poets
said
die
he
in their
died.
30s.
Richter, how old are you?
Bye bye. He's gone.
He's gone. You know how old Richter
gone.
is? Cup of coffee.
Thank you, Alice.
No idea. Hopefully he's not in his 30s yet. He's too young to die.
Why?
They both said Richter's gonna die in
Because
his
I heard
30s.
poets dead to die young. That's what I heard.
They have to die young. The fuck?
Why do you have
Why
to
do they
die
have
young?
to die young?
Like you just said what they had to die young. I was repeating what you just said.
I asked if does that mean he's gonna die young?
He's a poet. He was saying
he's a
ominous
poet.
lines.
To my mom, she's kind of a little bit like Hutton, but she's
I'm confused now.
See, now I'm close to my 30s. Like 27 now.
like she's more. Think of opposites, attract, basically. My mom and dad.
Not really a poet. Bad with words.
Big loud mouth, quiet. Yeah, I see.
Last thing from a poet.
She's not quiet, but she's very unpredictable.
It's like I get to live past my 30s because I'm bad at poetry and words.
She's unpredictable, but
Is that how
not
that
the
works?
Bad unpredictable.
Apparently. Listen, I'm
Oh,
just
right, I'm
learning as
21.
things happen.
She is a herbalist, so
See?
if
You're
whatever
21.
it does to you, you won't have to worry as much. 'Cause my mom pretty
Maybe.
much- Gotcha.
You've taken other
people
home before, right? Why are you treating me like I'm going to battle? I sometimes
Actually,
forget
you know,
me and
I was
Aurelia
just-
are the same age.
Last time I
It's gotten
brought somebody
colder
home-
now, so I've been hibernating a lot more. You can't blame me.
I was just thinking of how funny it was that you forgot your age, and I forgot that last month was my birthday.
You've been making sure not to fall asleep on the road, right?
Happy
I've been
birthday.
asking you if you were forgetting anything, and you said, no, I don't think I'm forgetting anything.
That
So
wasn't a
later
lie.
this week. True, it's not your fault you forgot
That's gonna
things. You
happen
can't,
no
it's
matter
not a
what
lie
I
if you
do.
forget
I want you
it.
to realize that right now. That
So what I'm
going to happen
hearing
no matter what I
is,
do.
later this week then, I take you to another restaurant. If I find another one.
You want me to take comfort in?
Roadkill.
I'm going to take comfort in my cape.
I would like
I
that.
could bake.
Or not.
I could bake you a cake, but like it's probably gonna be a rice cake, like a big rice cake.
I think the worst thing she could do is steal.
Whatever cake you want.
No, I need my cake.
Can't really have
Yeah.
cake.
Stuff out that counts.
But yeah, you.
Because I don't know how to make non-sheen based cake. It's
I
good
don't think
though,
anything I
had
would
it.
do would like
Very
piss
tasty.
someone extremely off. You know me by now, right?
A shoe untied.
You won't piss anybody off. It's just basically.
Tie your shoe.
Yeah.
You probably
I'm
like.
trying.
push a few buttons.
I'm trying to tie my shoe.
I'm sure you could if you tried, Yield.
Huh?
Tying
No,
your
I-
shoe?
Look, okay, I cause people to like attack me sometimes, but I don't like actually cause like permanent emotional like anger toward me. I won't ever strive
That you know of.
to do that.
Yeah.
To be fair, this whole personality, I had none of this when I first arrived at the guild. I learned all of this from all of you. This is what
I
you turned me
learned
into.
this from you.
So you were trained.
You like
Casting
Marks,
blame on others.
Marks, Anthony, actually mostly Marks. Marks was the.
If that's
Yield,
the
I learned this
case,
from everyone
We're bad
else.
people?
if that's the case,
No.
is
It's
any
the
of
crowd
you
chose, I
you?
guess.
Oh yes,
Are you sure?
yes. I have a very.
Yield, are you
I have
saying
a
we're
very good
bad
example,
people?
but you're not gonna like it.
This happens every time, Alice. I hope you know that. Every time. Without fail.
Yield, are you implying we're bad
Have you heard about a Lord and Savior Meepo?
Yeah, actually, that's why. That's
Oh.
how.
Don't hit me. Don't
Sense.
Oh. Please don't.
He uses a
I
pillow
won't
with
stop
a weird
bringing
thing
the
on
meepo
it to
stuff.
praise, I guess.
I won't.
Please
I won't.
don't bring the meepo stuff to the house. Please don't.
I only make
Meepo's
those kinds of
cute,
jokes
though.
with people I'm familiar with.
Yes,
and
but
people
he
that I know
kind
that
of,
won't-
like,
won't take a
Oh,
joke.
fluffy.
Becomes very preachy about it. Kind of like obsessed with it. A little like worrying level, you know?
I can recognize
So
a
like a
fanatic
stalker?
when I hear one.
Yeah, maybe. Fanatic, yeah.
Are you calling me a stalker over there? What is happening?
I said you were fanatic.
Theodore, we're discussing important things over here. It's like
I feel like I'm being
he,
gossiped
he
about.
believes it's a god, you know? It's like a little worrying.
Is he
you know?
not?
Trying to praise it. No, it's just a
Noble
plushie. It's
one.
like a stuffed
My
animal.
God, did you see Yield
It's
at
like
his-
praising your
at
right
his
hand like
ragged
it's your
cake the
wife or
other day? I
something.
know, by the gods.
Just don't do that. Just weird.
Are you using a plushie as a wife? Did you marry a plushie?
Aaron.
What did I say?
No, you didn't do anything wrong.
That's what they
You're
say.
right.
It's the most distant, depressed look in his eyes. No.
That's a very important question. You know, we need to know if you're on the market or not for people, or if you're taken by a
I'm not
plush.
going to.
In the market?
Well, you know.
I don't get it. What does that mean? What does that mean?
Boria can explain. Don't worry. Boria can explain.
Maybe when
it
you're
to you.
older.
Oh, you're gonna just shift this onto the therapist, huh?
Listen,
I older?
I had
I'm
to be
21.
explained that having feelings for someone wasn't meaning you were allergic to them. Bori had to explain it to me. So now she can
You
explain
get
this
allergic
to
to it?
Yes.
Huh? Huh? What?
You can be allergic to people.
How do you know if you're allergic to someone?
Listen. It had the same symptoms.
Hold on a minute.
Sped up heart rate, sweaty palms, uneasy stomach. Same symptoms of an allergy.
That just sounds like
The diarrhea?
No, but I can see the confusion, I guess. It's okay, Aaron. You'll
But I'll be
understand
glad
when
to
you're
come to
older.
whenever you set off.
I am old
I
though.
could
I'm
use
21.
The travel, honestly. I've been cooped up in this guild
5
for
more
far
years.
too long. I keep exploring
more
farther and
years, so
farther.
that-
The
5 more
only
years.
the one place I used to love to explore
So when I'm
is
23?
currently occupied, so I can't go there.
5 more
What
years.
are you talking about?
The forest. I used to explore all the time there when I first joined the guild.
Oh, right.
Are you the reason why there's a
before they,
rule on the board when we sign up for the guild? You will not go
Yeah,
in the
that
Lunar
wasn't
City
always there, though.
Forest.
They weren't always there.
Okay, there's
we
one
had
rule
one
there.
very bad month last year where I think 3 people went into the forest.
Yeah, they sort of
Oh,
like
how many came out?
Prove your strength kind of
Oh.
situation.
All of them.
All right, I was
So,
supposed to
yeah.
ask you something. I forgot. What was I supposed to
Different
ask, Bori?
incidents.
I know, what were you supposed to ask?
no.
Incidents. What? They cause
I
a
don't
fire?
know. The conversation went a lot of different directions. I know it started from Yield marrying a
Allergies.
plushie to having allergies to people, and then it went from diarrhea, and then I don't remember.
This conversation
Yes,
just
sir.
went on a different route. I
You?
don't understand. And
What? What are you talking? Why are you me? I didn't cause any of this.
Apparently something about you and nuptials and plushies.
Nope.
He was praising Meepo like it was
A wedding.
Scott again, and we
I was
asked
not
if
praising it. I
He
was
was being a
mentioning
bit
it as one of
overly
the
attached to a
original
stuffed
things I came up
animal.
with.
I was telling
and he
him
avoided
that
the question.
we was gonna let him come visit Bismuth with us. I told him
What if he
to keep
was?
the meepoism stuff from getting out of hand because I know how he
Which
gets.
I'm not gonna do. I treat it like a joke. It's a joke. I don't actually believe that
Mm-hmm.
Meepo is a god.
Treat your wife like a joke, Yield? That's so rude of you.
Please
can't-
don't
you-
talk
you
about
did
me
marry a
like that.
plushie.
My little cousins
You
play
need to
with those.
stop.
I'll stop.
You need to stop.
Whew.
Huh?
This is why I was just basically just letting him know beforehand because if he goes back home,
Oh
he will
god.
basically be
Things
considered
get
a
blown out of
target for her
proportion so
sister,
quickly, I
and how
forgot.
he teases
I will be a
things in some
target for
kind
her
of way.
regardless. That's
I
what
haven't
you
even
said.
said a thing.
They all
Pretty
smell
much,
weakness.
yeah.
Yes,
All you did was
yes,
ask
yes,
a
go ahead and say
question
that.
and
My
spiral.
sister will bully you. That is the first phrase that
sounds
shall come out of your
weird.
mouth. Instead, just telling me
Yeah.
off your
Yeah,
throat.
Juniper might
You will be her bully.
Juniper might be mean if you have a plushie
Also,
for a wife,
Bori,
so that
if
makes
I,
sense.
If I figure more things out
I
with the
do
maps, I'll let
not
you know. With
have
the
a
vegetable
plushie
stuff.
for a wife.
I'm
Thank
getting
you.
closer.
Then why did he say otherwise?
Because
And no
Marana's
longer
Marana.
is the entirety of the country
I don't get it.
looking incorrect.
Yeah. Half of a
Yeah, my name is
continent
Rana.
is quite a span.
Yeah, and I've got it
Yeah,
a bit
that's the
more
thing.
narrowed
Wait,
down.
what does that have to do
There's
with?
still a
I'm
few more
confused.
letters I'm waiting on from a few more companies down there.
Why do I have to be the one to untangle this confusion?
Mercenary
Why do I
groups,
have
that's what they're
to?
called.
Wait, is this what it's like?
Or really called them,
Is this
but
what it's like when
do a
I
bunch of
come
different
down?
groups.
Keep
Different
going,
ones.
Yield.
Different ones
Agreed.
are called different
You're
things.
practically working magic.
Yeah. I'm getting the names
I know
down.
how to do
so I can
magic, jackass!
address them appropriately, use the correct greetings with
I
them.
can't.
and
I can't do magic.
Mhm.
I don't
terminology
get it.
to make it
I
easier.
can't get magic because the
But
Juniper
Yeah, I was
said that
helping
the
with some of
single
it,
brain
and
cell rattles
really
too
is
much in my brain to
knowledge is a
understand.
whole helped a
Oh
lot.
no!
And your questions also helped me a lot with figuring out some things.
Not surprising.
Well, figuring out how to ask to figure out
Yeah.
some things, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
My
enter that
hands hurt a
house with
lot.
confidence and then
A lot
just
of
leave
maps.
my
I'm
self-worth
glad I could be a
devastated.
hands-on. Yeah. And just think, eventually we'll figure out some more things of Eshdor.
Deeper in that hole that you made yourself in.
Figure out about the war she's fighting, about who those beneath
will be
her
nice
are
to meet them, though.
specifically.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they might
Gives you an
bully
idea
you
of
by
what home
asking me
is,
questions about you,
what those
though.
beneath technically mean.
What do you mean?
Kind of gives an idea of what
They
home
would
is for
want
her.
to know how you've been acting at the guild, and I'm probably the only witness they have.
Like, for example, they've never had a paladin before. They never had someone
The only thing I
try
know,
to
I
make
feel
a
like you
oath to
probably
her specifically.
See me is probably bumping heads.
In
with my
recorded
dad,
history, at least.
but this is some
Yeah.
nonsense.
So, well,
You were
reason
probably
being
like
is because of
rumble,
her
rumble,
fight she's
mumbling
doing and how
noises.
much it costs of her.
Okay,
So-
again,
Should I
in
mention
recorded
them, Syoko
history.
crying?
In recorded history, yeah.
Do you know how much of the whole ancient history is just gone? If there ever was
learning
a
that.
paladin, you'd have
I don't think my
no
dad
records
went
of it.
But
Yeah.
as a whole, so.
My goal is to
Very
try to
distant
figure more
Syoko
things
crying,
out.
I've
And
Boy, howdy, I love being
if
separated
it
by
is what I
amnesia.
think it is, try to figure out what I can make to help. If places can make things to kill a god, there surely is things to help assist a god. So maybe spreading information is enough to help with that.
Maybe
More or less. As long as I don't flaunt it. Well, even if I flaunt it, I'll probably be okay, actually. Give me a year ago, less than okay. Now, yeah, they're fine.
Yeah, now you could hold that platinum now and like not faint.
You can have it
Have
if
a
you
mental
can take it
breakdown,
from
yeah.
man.
More or less. So,
See,
one good
you
thing is
got to
guild is
miss
done.
my moment of that because that happened to me before I came to the guild. Royal parties are awful.
They're funny.
Yeah, I can imagine. Ugh.
You're welcome.
Getting
no,
just
they are
close
really
enough
nice.
to see the platinum and see people exchange them willy-nilly is
Learning how to
Just
dodge.
casually, like they're playing cards.
Yeah.
they
Dodging isn't
Andy?
usually
Yes,
something
they
we
did.
do. Oh, sure.
There was something like that.
people are crazy. I don't know how they
Some things will never change.
Alright, a little quicker than I was expecting.
That one that just got consumed by the floor.
You don't have your shield.
You probably won't for a little bit. So you'll have to find a way to make do, yes?
think by your metric, he's the most tolerable sort of
True.
Very good.
It's also not used to dodging a fist in a sword fight.
You're holding a weapon and it's slowing you down.
Being around family might help with that.
Whatever you believe, it's. I'll be fighting both, I'm sure.
Alright.
Damn it.
You're slow because you're two-handing it.
You have to do.
What is it?
You're slow because you're two-handing it. Your body's curled inward.
That is true. Alright, instead of dodging,
You will try hitting me.
And I will try to retaliate when I can.
Someone seems tired.
You'll have to dodge those, yes?
Long mission.
Uh-huh, how'd it go?
Alright.
Well, we got Dell back.
Alright.
And the body of that cult lady.
Very good. Very good.
Hmm. I noticed Dell was missing. Where'd you find him?
In a crypt. Being technically held hostage by his angry patron. It was a whole thing. There was a listing on the board last week.
Oh.
Very good.
I didn't know any of that about Dell.
Again.
It's interesting how you learn things over
It
time.
can be... Yeah, it can be difficult to cleanly part ways with any powerful entity. Be it a patron, an organization, a royal...
After all, why should they? They're the ones with power.
Yeah. I won't hit so hard next time, yes?
But when has that stopped anyone from doing what they want?
Understood.
Never. But that's part of it. It's the duty of those under power to try and rebel. It's the duty of those in power to try and possess.
I don't know about duty, but it's at least an inclination.
Very good.
It doesn't last. It's concentration based.
You're getting better with your singing. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
You
Take a second.
No.
Breathe.
If and when you ever come to visit, we cannot match your
A bunch of kids your size.
You ready?
I'm not sure it would have been a mission you'd have enjoyed.
Go ahead.
Why is that?
Do you remember that combat training we had? Where it was technically inside of our heads?
Very good. Use that momentum.
Mm-hmm. The snowy...
It was a bit
What was
like
it?
that.
Mountain or a hilltop?
Very good.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't dislike that training.
So good.
I got a little bored when it got a little crowded. But overall, the training was fun. A little
Imagine that
eye-opening.
training being run by somebody markedly less.
Defense as well.
We'll use the word ethical for lack of a
You'll never know when I strike.
more succinct
You have to be
term
prepared.
than Leon.
Hmm.
I can trust you some.
And the fact that Leon didn't really tell us the important things that we were going into.
Oh? He was keeping secrets?
Mission was
I'm doing
misrepresented.
this with my eyes closed.
It required 5 willing people.
Don't patronize me.
Hmm. You know, there are some old myths about feeding your own people to sate the beast.
Hmm. We got out.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, you did, and you even got, what, an extra? This Azrael?
It was technically being held by Dell in a, he had like a little magical pocket or something.
I like that you're deviating
Mm. Dell Space.
On my toes.
Yeah, it's something monks actually do.
It's been a very long time since I've gone into a faint. Almost feels like lying.
That's a shame. We wanted to try something.
It's more of a way to ensure you don't accidentally go too hard.
What did you want to try?
Yeah, because I've always seen in books they like doing it.
Dell had an idea to see if we could use his spaces and my speed and make it combine the two to go even faster.
But you need a stupid level of confidence. In this case, it's just...
I read about it in a book called The Trick.
Probably for the best. You weren't in there at any point.
complicated name.
Well,
Might not have come out.
so, what do you mean by in there?
Pretty fucking entitled.
Like, what if reality was just
You're saying it's a mental training, and you're talking about Dell's patron. Were you inside the patron's space?
Presumably.
Hmm.
I appreciate wizards though, because they always have the most interesting names. They don't ever have a name like Tom or Steve or something like that. It's always like,
That's great. Or,
How did you beat a patron in their own space?
We had some agreement going on with Leon. We completed the trial.
So much that no one knows.
We walked out with what we wanted.
It's like giving yourself a
agree
nickname.
with them by calling it that as well. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna tell Christians it as well. They don't have to call them like arrogant or anything like that. It's like,
That was about that.
I've done these type of.
And when was the
exercises
trial?
before with Thailand, when he
Now
was
you're getting me
young.
curious.
we don't have a wizard.
You have
Like, our closest one is
similarities to him.
Yeah.
There was some sort of champion we had to combat, as well as
Spend their time in
at least a portion of the patron presenting itself in the form of Dell, but stronger.
I'll have to all, like, grow out
Mhm.
their beards.
You let me know when you're done.
mandatory, yeah.
Hmm.
So, mostly a lot of that, plus other
Did you know
We'll
you
call
can't
them
use your
pests.
can't
We'll need to learn how to use
I
it.
could never be a wizard.
Put in forms that were meant to perturb us.
Wait, you can't actually grow a beard?
No. I've tried. It grows real scraggly and nasty.
So, what
And then we went
exactly
back
made
to
you
our
think?
bodies, still feeling all the pain we did with none of the wounds, but luckily I have a ritual for that.
Time to push forward.
I mean, this simply sounds like a trial.
I could just razor it off and not worry.
You made me fall over.
A beard also gives people something
The
else. to
patron was
grab onto.
really very unpleasant.
Yeah, and it's not like a beard. Like it's not like a thing that's like close to the chin. It's always like.
Yeah. Imagine like wrapping your head.
What makes you think I wouldn't have enjoyed it?
I can't do anything about that.
Do you like people preaching at you?
With Thailand having to.
When I can rip it apart, maybe.
That means that we will have to rely
What
on me.
about when you can't?
At least with these sort of things. I hope that is okay.
And it's irritating to listen to.
You've been a great teacher.
It was disgusting and fascinating all at the same time.
So there was that. There
So,
was
That's all I could do.
okay.
That's all I could do.
the
You
fact
made
that
it
certain
without a
members of
beard
the
there. That was
party
the most important
were
thing you can do in training.
Fascinating if you made it intact. cage
impulsive
instead of the cage.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
required
Without magic,
some
It's like a
words of
bird-
caution.
It's like a fucked up bird nest.
Certain members were slow to
Without
action.
magic.
Yeah. Yes.
She reminds me
Mhm.
of you when you were getting back into your sword training.
And, well, less an issue. Well, perhaps an issue that you'd have to deal with given,
Behind your back.
I imagine, space and speed worked however the patron wanted to in that place. But if it touched you, it could.
Yield, have you ever seen a man's
There's
pelvis
this
get
spell
caved
that
in?
just inflicts pure pain.
Once.
No wound,
I watched her do it to one of those.
no
women.
break,
again,
no
again,
bruise, just
Tolkien is the
the
bunk above
worst
me.
pain that
Well,
your
when I
body
say caved
could
in, I mean
experience.
like the pelvis went like this and just snapped. Their
Hmm.
entire like groin region just went inside out, basically.
That's all
No.
how I imagine the ball tag tournament went.
I wouldn't be fond of that.
I'm surprised it didn't.
I took a couple doses of it,
I'm surprised it did not.
but the talking is the most grating part.
Worst. An enemy with overwhelming power, they have a mouth.
Victor mentioned giving me some of those prospective, the potions that make you change size. Yeah. Whatever those are called, take them back
That'd
home.
be funny.
Usagi.
No.
I think the kids would love it.
Exactly, that's a problem.
Ah, she can't hear me from here.
The kids have fun. We only get to be kids.
Don't they? Isn't potion overdose kind of like a lot stronger that young?
My concern is
wouldn't
them
be
turning
potion
small,
overdose.
breaking into houses, turning big, robbing the place blind, and then trying to break out while big, because when you're small, you can't carry much.
It'd be funny though. They wouldn't gain any strength from it, as far as I know. So they still wouldn't be able to carry the stuff.
They'd be able to carry more than they would if they were tiny. A rat this size can only carry so much compared to someone, you know, a solid 5.5 feet tall.
So you're
I have
comparing
more
the children to
places.
rats.
What was it you wanted me to see?
If they drink one of those potions, they get that small. Raleigh wants your attention.
Yes.
What was it you wanted me to see?
It's a size thing,
I
really.
don't remember. What was the context?
Like, how much gold
I
coin
think
can
you said
carry
he's
when you're
not
this
even
tall
listening while I was in a
versus, like,
conversation
my
with
height?
Lori.
Oh, I was
just
talking
have
to
more
this
room.
one.
Oh.
Yeah. I might
It's
bring
alright.
one or two as a treat, but by and large,
You'd have to be
the kids would.
supervised.
Yes, the kids would probably get themselves killed. In all honesty, they'd, haha, I'm going to break into a manor.
And then they'd break into a manor and would not know how to break out of the manor.
Oh no.
Is that a child?
That is how it goes. Yes.
Being slow.
Wait.
No, never
Makes you
mind.
think you're invincible.
Look at this guy. Guy is just a baby.
Wasn't looking at that one.
I mean, he's undead, so he's probably like a lot older than that.
He's just a baby.
Is undead a proper term? Is that a polite term? I don't know what the proper term is.
I don't know.
I think the offensive term might be zombie, and the proper term.
Oh yeah,
is
no, I
undead.
would never say that.
Something more you want to ask?
Still not something you really want to like point and yell at them though. You don't want to just
No,
say
but it is
undead.
a question
Hmm.
like Boris said that you asked.
Lost in thought.
Then again, I guess that goes for any race. I don't want anyone to point at me and go human.
Doesn't
wouldn't
Les
mind.
already do that to you?
What is it?
Doesn't Les already do that to you?
No comment.
Should go visit dear old Dell.
Traveling with Sage and Halrin to the home, and
He
apparently
was,
maybe assaulted by their sister.
Resting in the med bay last I saw him.
I imagine.
Last day.
I'd imagine he's sleeping. He doesn't get a lot of that.
Someone had to haul the body.
Sounded vaguely threatening.
Mhm.
That is threatening. Because you remember where I came
Another
from
thing
and
you
how
wouldn't
I
have really
used to
liked
be,
about the mission.
and how I was part of like the delinquent.
You seem to
group.
know a lot about me.
And I was kind of like the I was a leader of like a delinquent.
Enjoying ourselves.
No,
Interrupting
that
him.
was to know you
Are
not like
girls.
losing a leg.
So they were a part of that gang with me until I decided to become a monk.
Losing a leg would end me.
Not interrupt.
Minus the snapping, but like we would definitely pull people into alleyways and beat the fuck out of them, and it's one of those things. However, my siblings might. I haven't really talked to them ever since I went traveling.
You might go traveling one day and they might pull Tyler into an alley. So you're who she's with now, huh? And they pull. Oh, I anticipate I'll have to fight somebody.
Probably all of my sisters.
Not all at once.
A rite of passage.
You doubt their. You know how I play dirty sometimes? They play extra dirty.
For every fight you lose, they take a finger.
Short. Off target. Enjoying the show?
Trying to figure out the plot. Is this trying to build up momentum for a harder punch? Is this trying to locate a weak point punch? Is this
This
some
is
sort of knock off balance thing?
it takes a lot of timing to stop and not break my fist. If I don't practice it, I'll fail.
So, this might just be non-monk perspective here, but is there a reason you're using a training dummy instead of, like, a spout of water?
Pain tolerance. Short. That one was good. And part of why a training dummy is I was using it for other parts of upkeep training.
What's your training?
First half of that was cut off.
Oh, do you need help with your training?
No. This is just things I need to train if I don't want to die by getting them wrong. Short.
Okay. If you change your mind, let me know though, because I am a tank.
A what?
A tank.
Like for water?
No? Like like I tank damage? Is that not what a tank is? I was told
I'm
that's
not
what that is.
familiar with that phrase.
Huh.
I've heard it before, but it's rare.
Oh yeah, Morana told me that I should share my new vocabulary, which doesn't make sense.
Is step 2 you start spinning it?
I was doing that earlier. I was probably going to start again. Though in actuality, this training is more to keep my mind off the other training.
snapping thing?
Now you noticed it.
I didn't. My eyes were closed. I heard people talking about it.
Hmm.
Start with your whole hand flat. It's slower, but if it's slower, it just lets you study what you're doing. When you get a feel for it, you can have your hand entirely flat, like when you were pointing.
It's decent advice. But you have no idea what I'm trying to do.
No, but I've seen a one-finger punch.
It's not what I'm going for.
You had the motion right for that. One finger out, wrist snapping. Sometimes looking at the finished product of one training doesn't really lend you much room to figure out a new training. So.
Except for the one-fingered punch is not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to create something new with Ki.
Okay.
Similar to when I created the Ki spike. The goal would be to push a wave through them by collapsing unstable Ki.
He's teaching himself. Cool. Yeah.
Just check one of these like really hard places.
Yeah.
They all have their own distinct sound, which is kind of cool, seeing that they're all made of wood.
Has anyone ever clapped your ears?
Yes. Why?
Just thinking. Disrupting the inner ear sounds like it might work a little bit like that.
Like when you go to a super high place and your ears start popping?
I suppose if I used it...
Someone punches you in the head and it rattles through you. And also you can't see straight.
That's very kind of not fun. I've learned to
I
say
suppose
no
if I
to
used
that
it
now.
on something with an inner ear, then yes. But I keep running into constructs.
Yeah, he's just figuring out training stuff.
that's off. I need to get it at a harmonic.
I know key flows, but does it have a pulse? Or is it just constantly circulating?
Technically, yeah, it circulates constantly. My grandma told me that, like, since ki is the energy of the universe, it just, like, flows equal to that of blood.
It has a pulse. It's your pulse.
So are you trying to time whatever you're doing with your pulse?
That and I'm creating an unstable mass of ki. Filling my palm up as much as possible. I'm trying to find when it reaches a harmonic to detonate it. And shaping it into the object. Yes.
Come here.
Give me your wrist. Here. It's not quite a tourniquet, but try punching with that tied a little tightly around your wrist. It'll make you at least a little bit more aware of your pulse as it reaches your hand versus how it sounds in your ears.
Hmm.
You move so fast, even a fraction of a second might be what's throwing you off.
You're not gonna be that easy. Well, that just proved to me it works.
That's always the fun part of building something new. Less fun part, now you have to make it keep working.
It wouldn't be the first time I've done this. I had to do this when I created key spikes.
Goodness knows I've blown up my fair share of rune matrices.
You're still alive?
Not all of them explode.
When you do extensive rune work, you have to link different magically charged symbols together. Some people call that a matrix of runes. And the plural of matrix is matrices.
Oh. I kinda get it, I kinda don't get it.
It can be pretty
like
boring for
puzzle
people who aren't
pieces,
into
right?
runes. Kind of. Kind of.
I just know
I
that
guess
magic
the best way to put
isn't
it
my
is,
thing.
it takes bricks to build a home, but once it's built, it becomes more than its components.
Huh. I got you. Yeah, I'm not very good with magic stuff, so. And then
Everyone
my
has their
grandma.
strengths.
Yeah, my grandma said it was weird though because she told me that pandas are normally really good with chi. But I don't know. I just can't do it.
Takes all types.
Mm-hmm.
How do you keep the chaotic key from dispersing?
Force of will and focus.
Okay.
And then giving it a single place to escape from. That's what makes it detonate. Except
Move that ribbon to
when
one
I
of your
don't get
fingers.
it. When I don't get it right, it detonates backwards.
Well, one of these days you'll learn how to aim.
Who are you shit talking now, Leopard?
Oh, I shit talk everyone, don't you know?
Mm-hmm.
I can do it to you too if you like. I shit talk equally.
Go for it.
That's my alcohol. There it is. Fuck.
came here for entertainment and all I see is someone beating up a stick.
Really?
It's a training dummy. Anyways, good luck with your training.
I wait for nearly what? 3 minutes? And that was the best he could do.
I think the success he witnessed made him think twice about drafting up a shit talk in your honor.
I would have loved to hear.
Do you want to be heckled? Is that part of your process? Would that help? Something defy the no wait, that's from Qiang literature.
Well, no. Not to be heckled. It would have given me something softer to hit.
Probably best not to. You don't know what enchantment his hammers had.
I can guarantee it won't hit me.
I mean, it doesn't matter if it hits you if it touches him.
You got me there.
Some days he's just possessed by the creepiest little ghost child you've ever conceived of. I'm not joking.
Takes all types.
Can you punch in time with your pulse without detonating the key?
Yes. I can. It's not nearly as effective for actually creating it, though.
I mean, just to sort of get the rhythm beaten in.
That takes out half of the process. It's not just my heartbeat. It's the key.
Okay.
When it's building up like that, it's unstable. Or at least the way I do it. And it tends to have its own circular flow. There's a specific point in that I need to detonate.
Like a blood clot?
Not quite. It's not stuck. The key's just in the right shape.
sound? What sound?
Training.
Ah, okay, from the context clues. Oh, okay, I'm gonna stop.
Mm-hmm. As a monk, would you say chi is the same as ki? Or
Different.
different expression of the same energy?
My master used to say they were different. They never
I
elaborated.
know how to cycle chi for someone else, but that was more of a pacification thing. Loosening knots, not turning one into an explosive wick.
I would get no benefit out of you doing it for me.
No, that wasn't the offer on the table. Just sort of thinking out loud. Three. Can you feel what was different between that one and the one before it?
Yes, I can. Understanding how it's different doesn't help me get it. Or only up to a point.
Like how you can skip rope, but if you don't jump at just the right moment, you're going to end up with your face on the floor.
Yeah, that works. That works perfectly. I can understand exactly what's different. I still need to hit it.
You know the beat. You know the mechanics. But all it takes is one little twitch to send things awry.
It's very precise.
So, you need to get it into that chaotic form and you need to paralyze it long enough to hopefully make contact. Is that a fair assessment?
Not quite. I'm building and collecting it, and I'm not allowing it to release. It inherently wants to flow. So it becomes, and it doesn't like where it's stored. Especially as it saturates. It wants to move. And so it starts to get harder to contain. It wants to spill out.
Oh, like your breath.
Mm-hmm.
You can't hold it too long or your lungs will pop. It wants to go all over your body because you need the oxygen. And you can only hold so much before reflexes kick in and it has to disperse.
And what I'm doing is intentionally not letting it do that. Instead, I'm trying to build it in a very specific tempo so that the way it flows forms into a pattern. Once it's in the direction and shape that I want it in, I can release it through one point, which causes it to detonate.
Why don't you let it flow in the natural pathways that everything has in it? Put
That's
it
exactly
with
the opposite
grain.
of what he's trying to do.
If you fill in the gaps and then expand the gaps rapidly, everything has gaps in it. But I'm missing most of the context, so far be it for me.
You know how rocks shake apart?
Yeah. Same way wood does.
I'm trying to create that.
Have you ever watched how a rock falls apart or how wood splinters? The different ways, and almost predictably, you can do it again and again. It's because there are small cracks in everything. If you fill them with things... Have you ever seen a tree burst in the middle of winter?
When the sap freezes.
It expands. And eventually becomes too much to be held, so the tree explodes. The cracks get filled. And then they keep getting filled until there's nowhere left to fill. And then it has to go somewhere.
To go back to the breath analogy, there's something called an air embolism. It's when the tiniest little bubble gets into your bloodstream and it carries throughout your body until it finds a place where it just decides to pop.
That's where that analogy breaks down. That can't happen.
With Key?
If I release it, it returns back to its normal flow. Unless I'm directly creating it, there's no such thing as solid Key inside my body.
Not inside your body. But what about the post? You can bloat that, can't you?
The problem with what you're both suggesting is the amount of Key that would require for any time I wanted to use it. Instead, what I'm trying to do is detonate and turn it from Key into a force. Directly into the object.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I see what you're trying. I don't know
So you
enough
need
to
a
actually give
fuse?
any advice, but
What I need is to get the timing right, or else it actually propagates back into me.
sounds like you have the idea and theory of it. It's just a matter of finding the physical representation of what is in your mind.
He's had 3 successes.
I've already succeeded.
Repetition, then.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I just need to be able to do it at a moment's notice. Then I can blow this thing apart.
Sure. Maybe I'm giving him stage fright.
know. Big ask. Do it better than most. It's the only thing anyone can ever ask of any of us.
revolves around
But
Time.
I will always just be a letter away. And you guys have those little pins, so if you ever
What do you like? Do you like reading books? Do you like trinkets?
for any reason.
Yes, I like reading books. How many times has that fallen?
Isn't that effectively what happened whenever we were in, you know?
Hello again. Yeah, you can sit on the bench now. Inazuma, yes.
Am I the bomb too because of
Good afternoon.
that awful?
No,
I don't want to be. Getting
I
exploded
didn't say
was
you
awful.
should be. I said you can be.
Drew,
Fireball.
your spot's still available in the middle.
What?
Or Kai
If you learn
spots.
how to just put all your magic into something at one point, you can make that
okay?
little like concussive thing you just
do
Why did you
the
skip
island.
Fireball?
do to someone what
things.
had happened to me,
I need a request.
basically.
I have a request.
Totally, but
So,
Yeah, I don't want to feel that
this
crackle
ruin on
again.
my back. What?
I was more saying
just
put all
go.
your energy into the
I have
spell
this
and
rune on
like
my back.
enhance the spell.
It's meant to
Like
absorb
instead of just like the
monster
small
power.
little explosion that you can put
There
someone's
hasn't
face,
exactly
just
been many monsters.
large.
I'll
Is
make it
there a way I
bigger.
can
Like this area big.
outsource a quest if you
Man, I
just give
haven't
me an
considered it.
encyclopedia of like monsters?
probably hurt
and I
you.
can just
Yeah.
go
I've always
maybe
used it the way that it's been
look for
because it's
one.
controllable.
Yeah,
I could make
okay.
it. I could try to put more mana
Yeah,
into
no,
it.
duh. But like,
I haven't
is there a way I can
actually
just be like,
tried to
hey,
improve it.
You're gonna have to pay people for it.
Oh.
How did the practice
I
go,
mean,
Rowan?
that's manageable. I might need to do a few missions to get the pay, but
4 successes so far.
okay,
You're acting
cool.
like I don't
Making
post
sure.
guild
Oh?
members.
Did you get the
calling
Nikki
things
9
on the
door
board.
technique to work?
I didn't know if we could.
The what?
It's because it's been sitting there. I don't want it.
No,
to
I saw
pick
you
something
do.
up
You
if
tapped.
I
You
just
knocked
said
on
wanted a
the
conversation.
dummies, and then you disappeared.
But yes, we
I
can.
did.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, right. We needed to talk to you about the
Not quite.
not stopwatch, the compass later
Oh, okay.
or now, whenever.
Compass. What about the compass?
You know the compass that we got from Zahul before, the one that's
I'm gonna head out early.
fairly handy
Y'all have a nice night.
on occasion.
Yeah.
Night.
I'm thinking we try to using you or Proxima with Marana's enchantment process to get that effect onto a lantern using your mana.
That would be a constant drain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Meaning you would have a time limit on the lamp.
Low. Maybe.
right.
Nothing's been.
Also,
Oh, they're
in using that and trying to do
Yeah.
something like that,
Seems like it.
first things first, I already have
Kind of a clairvoyance I could use on the lanterns.
no one's ever asked. Second, if we do that, it might destroy the compass.
That's expected if it comes up.
Yeah. It's not the first time I've learned an enchantment or curse when
I might
working
take
on
a
something.
little
and
swim. And head out
when
a
I
little
do,
early.
it takes it off the item, and the item no longer has it.
Nice to see
It's
you.
the issue of it's
Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Saga.
random when it
Excited-
happens,
excited for this
and
mission.
then yeah, that
Yes, I
situation
get
of
to beat the
okay, so
fuck
let's say
out
you
of
do get that
pirates.
that
Good
chance
for
that
that.
the transportation works that way,
It's always
and
a
it gets
fun time,
taken.
honestly.
Then there's the issue of
Wherever Zoe is,
reapplying
I'm
it,
gonna leave
and
over
it
there.
being the right enchantment or curse that it's trying to reapply.
Yeah, that's where I thought
the
you
only
and Proxima would come in
issue.
handy for that, guiding it. And if it's a spell that
Let me
you can be
think
more
on it
intimately
more.
familiar with it, then
Yeah.
Let me think on it more and I'll come back to you on it.
Oh. I also worked more on the graph some more. I sent more letters again that I really suggested. I'm still waiting on a few more of the mercenary group's responses, but
You might have to tell one more person.
Yeah, I
Nick
figured.
didn't get to hear.
wrists are hurting a bit from it, but it's going. Putting colored pins in places of can't be is going well.
Good luck.
You're in so much trouble, mister.
It's me or?
The
Yes.
gun isn't loaded. Any threat that
Your tie.
I'm
There's a lot of fun things that we get to work on enchanting. And then once we get the burning wood, it'll be finishing up that one concoction thing. Because that's one of the last few
The
things
one that
we
you've been
test.
working on with Bori?
Yeah. Because I have an idea for the scales, we have an idea for the runes. I can't get the thing to burn hot enough.
The burning
with what I
tree.
have. Yeah.
Oh.
The thing that lets you go into no man's land area. The not quarry.
Yeah, we never quite finished that.
We just need the.
But
try
the
to burn
schematics
tree
should be
things.
sound.
I could send.
Yeah.
Well, we had a new recruit.
We just need to figure out, it's the bark we need, is it the oil we need, is it the sap we need, is it the leaves we need.
Station to her.
But to test any of that, we need our hands on that tree.
But yeah,
Not our hands, but them bring it to
I'll
us.
at least be attending Crystal Nights
Ourselves.
and make one final
Mhm.
memory, but
I'm just not gonna be.
afterwards I have to continue on of what I've left Shane for.
Pins and needles.
Let's things to work on.
Thoroughly numbed the nerves.
Welcome to come visit. You got that little pin.
Well, keep in touch.
You flash
I
that.
still want to also make that sippy
certainly
cup if I
will.
find it funny.
And
An enchanted endless drinking cup, but only gives you
as
small
always,
droplets.
you're welcome.
Do you need that
I think Mark
reversed, or was it on
appreciate it.
purpose?
I assume this is more
Not
the
a bad
official
approach.
me saying.
What do you mean?
Just stop people's dependency on alcohol.
You mean when it would reverse
Did
and
you
go back into
purposely
me?
numb your nerves? What?
No,
No, I'm
that's
asking if
from
you
the
numbed your
technique
nerves
failing.
on purpose or if you need it. Okay. Well, I have some expertise in nerve damage if you'd like it quickly dealt with. Or I don't know if it's some monk or man thing that you want
I don't wish to do that upon you, nor
to deal with the after effects yourself.
You have done quite a bit for us.
Part of
Well,
these, part of the enchantment is that it's always gonna come back.
in a few I do.
I can go back to training it faster.
You have to
That
try.
means you'll have
If you have
to
something that can
rely
speed it
on
up.
me to teach you how to use that knife that you're so scared to use.
I will let you know anything.
I did extensive work with nerve damage when Toe nearly destroyed his arms once
Oh, of course.
with,
Say would be nothing.
well, too much combat
You can learn how to
against
no harm in it.
very sturdy, very powerful enemies. I ended up having to craft a set of runic instruments that he wore on his fingers, his wrists, here and here. I think a total of 18 rings of varying sizes across both arms. And then, over a series of months, I was able to mitigate what permanent damage he entailed, so he at least wasn't in constant pain or numbness for the most part.
Very frayed wrists.
Oh, don't. He would not be very
Suffice to say, I know a lot about the nerves in the arms, hands, and fingers.
And you're sturdier than you.
Man taught me everything I know.
Yeah, I suppose every
There.
reaction is just
They're gone.
Two doors hitting me.
intentional.
Part of the plan.
The measurement of gauge of how frail I am.
Shattered the man's pelvis and it caved in, and then all that sakadava.
Had to do a lot of supplementary healing
You gotta get at that.
until I got the runes just right.
Oh, 3 weeks I've been living with that mental image of what she did to a
God,
poor man.
I prefer this and the scary smiles. This is fine.
Hmm?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Mirana's being a jokester.
Hello.
Type tournament.
We did right.
A lot of people have scary smiles in this guild.
Do they?
Yeah?
It's a weird
That's
place.
Jason, Richter, Bori, Alice sometimes when she's threatening.
Jason's
scary
cute.
Smiles.
I still do.
I'm sure she has a cute smile. She didn't show me that. She intentionally made it scary.
I mean, you always forget the most
Oh, she
important
just
thing,
has
Mirana.
sharp teeth.
Terrifying.
True.
That's when I knew I wanted you
Was
to
that?
be my boy.
Leon gives us great dental.
Okay.
That's why our smiles are so fun.
Yeah, dental.
Why do you
You get
think so
dental
many
too.
people join my guild?
How do I
You
get
get
dental?
dental.
Have you seen
We
my
have
teeth?
all
The
these
health
healers.
benefits.
We've gotten teeth grown back from getting like.
You literally
yacked,
just got
okay?
free
Trail.
nerve healing.
Someone's got to take it.
Without getting
You
drowned.
got me there.
Yeah, all you have to do is risk your life.
What do you mean
almost
drowned?
daily.
I know a healer back in Nikia that can heal nerve damage, but they have to drown them to do it.
Wait, is he the same guy that the punchy punches were for?
You sure he actually needs that, or he just does it for fun?
Acting like you never seen
He's told us that he does it for fun.
You never fucking.
But the drowning is a part of it, unfortunately. If someone is able to breathe water, the healing doesn't work on them.
Does that mean he can't heal me?
No, he can. You can still drown. It's hard.
I don't like the thought of that.
But like
I breathe underwater.
Kai can't heal.
Oh, it's like similar to how Marx is. It's like how he just sucks the air out with his water.
Yeah.
So just no air even in the water. It's like algae. Ugh.
Risk reward. Zoe's going to be working with the two of you to make.
Yeah, he's a character. Maybe one day you'll meet him.
I look forward to it.
I still need to meet your guys' guild leader. I've given her weapons.
I do
without
have
even
some
showing my
things
face
to say to
before.
him.
You and Zoe both, Vori. Zoe's already,
Hammers are one of them. Beyond that, hammers are used to build.
She's,
Hammers are used for more than just harm or any kind of violence. So.
There's a line, I think, at this point, for people who want to speak with Evan. I don't envy him.
Sometimes it feels good.
So what I hear
What a
is
popular guy.
during the holidays when everything's snowy, we come and visit then.
Gives you an option.
Does it snow in Nikia?
I don't know. I've never been to IKEA.
North, up top it does.
That's a wonderful
Hammerhead
idea.
doesn't.
Now you can drown in ice water.
Yes, I am as well.
Is that a threat to me or a threat to them?
Of course.
Why do you want to go during the snow?
Come on.
I have to go.
'Cause it's
probably
festive.
Get that suit taken in.
Ah.
It is nice.
We have
this
no
time of
guild
year.
work.
Oh.
Visit
you like
family,
the cold.
relax.
Now we're
I'm a little
heading
tired.
out.
Oh, you know the.
Have a
is
good
Zoe gonna
evening.
leave without you again?
Yusa, take it easy, buddy.
You better not.
I'll try.
Asagi, be proud of me.
Oh, no.
Zoe helped me figure out a good gift for Alice.
Oh, and I'll make sure that your
need help.
Your order's
I need
ready.
help finding a
Kyle.
sunstone in Luna
Yeah.
City, but we're gonna make
Take
her a
from her
bracelet.
persona
with
from
the
chest,
emblem of God on it.
Oh, it's great.
Easy.
What?
I'll let you know.
Yeah.
The lightning.
Kai's lightning.
See you in the coming days. So
I'll see you soon.
Shut up, bitches. Bye-bye, Missy Nizuma.
Ooh, alright.
Hold on. See you later.
Don't you just hate when that happens?
Whoa.
Well, he's dead.
Usagi,
See you all around.
at least want to let you know.
Thank you.
I've got Crystal Nights next week.
Just kind of just bob the tail. Just kind of.
Take it easy, Missy Nizuma. I hope to see you around.
I mean, being in the guild is.
Now the real question, how many people are going to wear the same suit and how many people are going to have new outfits?
I have no
Sorry.
justification to
Same
not
thing I did
wear
last
the
time.
dress I wore last year.
I have a new suit. I just won't be able to wear
It's-
it, but.
Yeah, of course.
See you later then.
I hope at least.
I don't think I'd ever be able to look Mao in the eye if I only wore that
Well,
thing
you-
once.
I can.
Or what?
About, I think it was 3 years ago now.
Dress I wore
When
last
first,
year.
Wave
joys
of
of an
new
What?
faces came into the guild.
I think you said something about wearing owl, like you got hurt by
Even
something.
butane's
No,
warmest
Mao made the
fine
dress
for
for
you.
me. He's a former guild
in that
member.
outfit. But I mean, if you're worried,
And
I
it's
can
a
always wear my
very
other one. It's a bit
memorable
less
dress.
formal,
I mean, you do what you want to do.
I think I'm too scared to ask.
That's a you problem, not
If
me
you're
problem.
reacting like that
though.
about
I mean,
a
I
dress.
just need to not have Leon.
It's not scary,
think I'm
it's just
an
a
octopus
lot.
again.
He
It's a
outdid
lot.
A lot
himself.
of layers, a lot of feathers.
Is it pompous?
You were aware it was a squid costume.
night,
Large.
There's no way that you wouldn't know.
I'll see
Yeah, I
you
know.
later for
That
the
was honestly the
feathers.
more terrifying thing, was so many people going, "That's an octopus."
I
Detail.
don't know enough
sleep.
about. Well,
Yeah, you.
yes to all of those so far, which probably isn't helping the description.
Twilight.
It's a lot.
We got it.
It's been nice having you around, Inazuma. I hope that the trip back to Shi
Look forward to seeing it then.
Well, I'm not technically going back to Shi.
I believe I was officially banned from
I'm sure the
wearing
dress
suits
can't be
during
that
Crystal
bad.
Nights about 3 years
Dress
ago.
is only like
It's more of a sense
so many
that
ways to
I'm
make a dress, I guess.
continuing the journey
One hole at
that
the
Everyone
top, one
agreed
hole
I
at the
looked
bottom, and it's
horrendous.
dress.
upon leaving Shi.
Well,
see.
is there a point in wearing it if you're
That's
just gonna
okay.
rip it fighting Santa later anyway?
Swift. And
See,
What do you
yeah.
mean
That
fighting
accepts
Santa?
everyone.
We didn't.
There's no violence
you don't know
left,
the yearly
like my first
tradition.
Crystal
I
Nights.
hope so as well.
No.
We only
it
get
was
Crystal
calm.
Knights gifts from
Not
Santa
for
if
you,
Leon
I'm
defeats him in
pretty sure
honorable
I would
combat.
be sitting here before you, so.
No,
What's your record,
it's,
then?
you get the gifts from me
Just let me know.
if I beat Santa.
I'll be sure to keep.
How many times have you
Mhm.
won?
I'll also continue to pray for
None.
your safety. After
I mean,
all,
you're like I said, your prayers
Guess
kept
there's
me
no
alive.
gifts.
I'm thinking.
My
We got-
first
we got
Crystal
gifts
Knights
last
here at the
year.
guild, we all had to fight
After all, I
Santa,
could only
and
do
he
so
was, I'd say roughly the size of Alexander.
Wait.
I would die.
Fighting,
With a
Yeah,
sack
that was
to
a fun
match.
fight. That was a fun
fighting
fight.
Santa?
Apparently,
Yeah.
it's
He's a
Alexander's
very
fault.
jolly
It was
boy.
less fun to do it when I was still just mainly a brawler, and I was wearing heels and a petticoat at the time.
Yeah.
It was less fun to do
I
that.
actually was really close to winning last year. I felt it.
Oh. Maybe this year will be better.
Maybe. We'll have to see.
Just get better.
what do you intend to do if you win?
Leon has to fight Santa
apparently
Claus. We did nothing this
Leon-
year.
Fought
I'll be
Santa.
For Christmas, or for
Yeah, other than
And
the
the
ones I
guild
already
fight
did.
Santa at some point.
I'm so glad we weren't part of the guild when that happened.
Are we
Can you
gonna
imagine
play Sorry
dying to
Santa?
Santa?
I'm
It's
pretty
yearly.
sure-
I do it.
Happy Crystal
don't gotta
Nights, your
worry
friend
about it.
died to a sack.
But he just
I-
gonna say
And
I'm
if you
pretty
want to
sure
watch,
Freya
good
would
luck. He normally
think
puts
that
people to sleep.
I've had too many potions if I
Puts people to
Hmm.
sleep.
fought Santa.
Something you could sing
Guess we'll
about
see
if
who's
you
faster.
succeed.
Ah,
The
that would
Santa
not.
Slayer.
Hopefully he doesn't break any more gazebos.
Oh no, he's not going to show up to the event this year. That was what,
Okay.
2 years ago now?
Yeah, my first year. Well, this will be my third Crystal Knights with the guild.
It's been 4 years since all the new faces started coming in. That's crazy to think about.
time flies very fast.
It's felt like a lot more.
About the fact that he fought Santa Claus.
Hmm.
Yes, multiple times. We're good friends.
And everyone needs a hobby, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that's.
And you've seen how often people fight each other around here. No different for Santa and
Yeah.
Leon, I guess.
I mean, they're
Like the
equals.
strangest thing we've heard.
It'd be hard to find
You
someone.
know, it's just our usual holiday greeting. You know, we see each other. He does his laugh. We both say "Merry Crystal," and then we start slugging it.
I didn't think it was possible, but every day something new ceases to amaze me and just confuse me. Something new every day.
You didn't
Your
think that was
Guildmaster is a
possible?
living being made of fire.
Yeah, but
That
that's more
isn't an
believable than-
elemental.
Listen. Listen.
You're not an elemental.
Nope.
No.
Leon is Leon.
Leon is Leon. Call Mr. Fireball. Or Mrs. Fireball, or the Fireball.
I think you need a very, very, very big bucket of water to do anything to Leon.
Even then, I don't think it works.
Oh no, it hurts.
It's
It
oh.
hurts.
See, it's just scary the idea of pouring lighter fluid on him. I've already put a
The
little
only
bit
thing
on
I
him
have
before.
not done is gone into the ocean because I don't want to do that.
Please don't burn the ocean.
Well, no, it'll either get rid of me, or get rid of the ocean, or get rid of a lot of the ocean and get rid of me. I don't want to test it. I've
What if
thought it through a lot.
What if we put Leon into your lighter fluid?
Well, I've done like a little bit because he's had me shoot him.
Then it
before.
explodes.
Like it's a little bit of lighter fluid on him.
I don't think that is the
feeds the
wisest
flame.
idea.
The fluid is finite, so eventually he's just gonna burn through it all.
Exactly, and he'll burn through it really quickly. What's the idea if you just put a bunch
He
in
might
it?
turn a
Would it
pretty
make it
color.
multiple
but
Leons?
He can do that
He
on his own.
might. I want to see this. That'd be really. That would go through so much
You
later
have
for
changed
trying
colors
it.
before in the past.
Yeah.
Weren't you green one year?
Yep.
Or was
This
it
is
blue?
giving me too many ideas, Rector.
Blue. It was blue. It was blue
He's blue.
around.
Imagine you feed him too much
Jester's
lighter
Day, I
fluid,
think.
and then you get multiple Leons.
Yeah.
I mean, if we threw copper dust at him right now, I'm pretty sure he'd
And it
turn
wasn't
green.
blue. It was I was literally
You would.
water that day.
What is
Literally.
purple fire? So would it be
That was it.
green, or would it be more of a
That was your
brown
one
color?
chance to go into the ocean.
Hard to say.
No, it
If you throw
wasn't.
copper dust at red
That was all
fire,
illusory.
It becomes more green. But you turn purple. My head hurts now.
But he's already purple.
What's it mean? You throw copper into green fire, or you throw copper into red fire, it becomes green. But what happens when you throw copper into purple fire? Does it also burn green, or
Well,
is
we
it
got
more
the
of a
answer to
brownish
that.
green, or?
Depends on whatever's making it purple.
True.
But what
If
does
it's
make someone
chemical,
like a rainbow
then the
color?
chemicals mix. If it's magical, then usually the magic triumphs.
Just throw some. I don't want to think that would happen. Just throw some Fae in there.
Don't tease him.
Keeps missing it.
I know. I'm surprised.
Who's throwing what at him? I was looking over
I
here.
mean, he's only he does have his blind side.
What?
I'm looking at my one good eye with my
Uh-huh.
smudged
Leon's always
monocle.
looking back at you.
Uh huh.
I mean, giving color flames is like, there's many ways to do it, but the way he's doing, he's just showing.
I mean, Master
Okay,
Illusionist. I'd
so
be surprised
yes,
if you
this
couldn't change
is
his
my
color.
normal color, but I can just be whatever I want.
True.
I dare you to be blue on Crystal Nights.
I was blue during
I dare you to
Jester's
not
Day.
do what she asked for on Crystal
I was
Nights.
water.
What? Do you want him to be a snowman for Crystal Nights?
Ooh, that'd be fun.
He should be
I'll do
white.
it.
Wait, you can change any color, but can you turn white? Like white or gray or?
He has turned white color before. It was a
I thought it
long
was
while
Sonya
ago.
for a second there.
I did it! I figured out something he hasn't done yet! I've done it!
No, I've done it. I just need to check something.
Mm-hmm.
The Madman Marana does it again!
Uh-huh.
What things the universe cannot do,
Marana?
shall not do.
Marana, when did you last have water today?
Oh.
Splash.
Thank you. I haven't gotten water today. I've been sitting in the sun all day.
Mhm.
Cloudy sun, but
Yeah, you gotta be careful with your laughs. Your gun is literally on your back.
And that would have gone towards Raleigh and Boru from where you were sitting before. Oh,
And that'd be unfortunate.
you were certainly white for a second there.
Yeah, because you'd move.
just no laughing. No laughing matter.
And I like this pelt too much to dive to the floor.
This spell's finicky.
No, it's fine.
look right.
Not in my hand.
You look normal.
Don't look.
Mhm.
Okay, spell's finicky.
A very nice, rich shade of pink.
But still, I dare you to be blue on
I think that bracelet you had.
I dare you
is
to not
trying
be
to mess with
blue.
your
To
mind.
counteract.
A little bit.
No, you gotta
What?
be blue.
Also, I still have them. They're.
I quadruple dare you not to be blue, just to screw over Sage's wish.
That's been a long time since I've actually heard them speak.
Yeah, they've been
And I'm
really
trying to
quiet.
help
I
you
don't
get
know why.
medicine. What the heck, man? I want to at least see him blue. God damn it. Huh?
I'm trying hard not to laugh.
I see a pan. I feel fear.
Oh.
You're lucky it missed you.
Leon, I have a really bad but cursed question to ask.
Don't
you.
get hit by that
Leon,
pan.
Don't be
Oh, that's not
mean.
the
What
pan, that's
happens
the
if it's
pauldron.
shot with sand? What's the pauldron? What was the
Yeah,
pan
this
is
is-
shot with
watch.
sound? This is very... Like, does it get really loud? Does the pan break? Does nothing happen?
The pan does not break.
Considering the pan is now, it's a little different.
What happened?
The bracelet. Face.
Oh.
On the
Your
back.
husband gifted the bracelet to you. if I
Oh no.
remember.
I kind of
Yeah.
want to
Oh,
shoot
no.
the face even more now.
There's some menacing intent on that face right now.
Like, it's just...
The
it
bracelet looked like they
looks-
were ready to fight.
It looks so punchable. Like, it's the same
Be nice
smug
to the
attitude.
bracelet.
Rana, your
yeah?
gun's starting to heat up.
So the old bronze pan is actually in the vault, and I'm leaving it there. That, however, is different. I think it still carries the same properties. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what all it's mimicking. I haven't tested
Did
it.
your husband explain it to you?
Yeah.
He did.
The grass will be fine.
Why do you keep calling him that? Wait, we're not.
Is he
Oh,
not?
that's where Proxima came
oh.
from.
No,
No.
Proxima came from a
Oh,
rock.
no.
Inazuma's talking about the
Proxima came
Duke of
from a
Ina.
rock. No.
Oh. But you're married to the Duke of Ina?
Oh, don't tell the Duke.
Absolutely not.
Oh.
Oh.
It wasn't even the current Duke. It was one of the previous ones.
This is the most misinformed love triangle.
A grand wizard that I'm acquainted with. He goes
It's
by
like a
the name
love
of
square,
Edward.
Raleigh. Whole nother man in the picture.
I don't know if anyone remembers
The
going
intrigue
to
deepens.
the
I
witch's
don't
tower,
think
but
I don't
I've never
think
been to
anyone
one.
here has went the last time. It was a fairly
while.
long time ago.
Getting dizzy looking back and forth. Ugh.
But from what I indeed heard, I mean, Leon was in a very stable relationship with a man and a woman.
you stop gossiping about my life
What's she past 5 sides for again?
right in front of me.
Entertaining, though.
Pentagon.
I love Pentagon. Pentagon?
The Duke is nowhere in that. Get him out.
And again, I say, you cease to surprise me, Fireman.
And to think
It's more like a.
I picked the wrong present by getting you a full
triangle?
life-size poster of the Duke of Ina to give you for
Ah.
Crystal Knights. The shame.
If it's the current one, it's even wronger. And yes, I did say wronger.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Richter, how old are you again?
Like 25 at this point.
Hi, you have 5 years left in you, that's good.
What?
Raleigh says you'll die in your 30s.
What?
I'm a poet, so is it Halloween? Is it Raleigh or Halloween? Is it poets die in their 30s? And I said you were a poet.
I'm not. How am I
You were saying some weird
Was that a threat or a philosophy?
some weird shit to Drew.
Oh, that makes me a poet now, I guess.
I don't know. Poets say
On a scale of 1 to love heptagon, how accurate is it to say that you said that, Raleigh?
I may have said something somewhat aligned. I can see where the jump happened.
What? I don't.
Yeah?
That's true at all.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, given
So is
recent
this like
events,
the
I'll be
poets are on
happy
your
if
hit
I'm
list, or?
lasting in my 30s.
No, I simply said most poets die in their 30s, and it seems to have gained a life of its own.
can't age.
Yeah, Leon, what's your skincare routine?
Coals.
Oh, yeah, I've heard something with the like activated.
They had that at the
Coal.
spa. The hot rock
Yeah.
massage.
Yeah,
Charcoal
that hot
dust.
spring was
I
so
don't like-
nice. Next time we're in Zahulbor, we have to visit that again. That was fantastic.
Can I
It
go with you
was
guys next
very
time?
nice.
I mean, if we're in the
I
area,
hate to call it a
we might as well be in the
vacation
area sometime.
because we were there on work, but
Going to a hot spring, especially like in a cold area.
Nice enough way to end it.
If you just like just came from a cold area and go to a hot spring, it's the best feeling ever.
And we had to get
Yeah.
the blood ants gunk off of us.
Oh,
and
right.
all of the rotten meat juice.
Ugh, yeah.
Huh.
Wait, you dealt with blood ants?
Does that sound fun?
Dire.
Dire
blood ants.
Though there wasn't
Dire
a regular,
rotten meat
there wasn't a real
juice.
blood
Like
ant
yay
in Lunar
big.
City recently. I saw one during
Like a
Twilight
regular
Mask.
one?
Yeah, it was like
They were up to your hip.
Smuggling again.
They were about up to
He was
your
just
hip,
walking around the street.
and lengthwise, about 1.5 of you.
Size of a bench, maybe.
Yeah, if you
Oh,
want to
yeah.
see the
You
size
should have
of,
seen the
of
mandibles
a
on
queen
it.
ant heart, we have it in the workshop.
By the way, Leon,
Okay, no. Yeah.
come here for a second.
What?
Can't.
Not
No.
visiting him for Crystal
blood
Nights, are you?
I mean, it's a yearly thing, so yes.
I
Well,
hope so.
I think I
He's
need to be
getting his
turning
years.
in a little bit early.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's
I have to
fair.
make sure that I avoid doing too much poetry. I don't want to die in my 30s, so.
Stick to potions.
Wait a
I
minute.
think the potions don't use funny words.
The bard's in his 30s.
Amari's dead. Ral, you killed him.
Is Mary in her 30s? as
I
well?
haven't done a thing.
No,
I don't know.
Mary's
She's younger
younger,
than
than that.
She's safe. She's safe. for
Amari's
now.
getting married, though.
Oh,
So maybe
that's
that'll
adding
shield
to it.
him.
I
Oh.
think that might add to it.
That's that goes both ways though. That could be increasing his likelihood of danger and decreasing it.
It's almost
Raleigh,
like
here's the
that
expert.
happened.
Yeah.
That depends. How many tragedies does Amari know? That'll affect his life expectancy, I think.
That's something to
He's
ask
covered in
him.
extra scars.
Yeah.
I don't know if that adds anything to it.
Well, at any rate, I'm going to turn in for the night. You guys take care. I'll see
Take
you
care,
Crystal
Richter.
Nights.
Good night.
And Raleigh, I'll look forward to our little trip to the Hopeless Sea.
I've always wanted to travel the open sea sometime.
Open
the
sea?
Hopeless Sea.
Oh, hopeless. What?
Oh.
Yeah. We're not going to the Charybdis. We're not.
Yeah. My got my wires crossed there for a
Lauren
minute.
gave me her ladle, by the way.
The C
Sage.
rank mission.
Wait,
we
what?
took
Shape-
it.
Oh,
The spoon.
yeah.
The spoon.
Good
The
luck
big
with that.
spoon.
Oh, she. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
not.
okay.
Oh,
not the
I'm not worried
pot.
about luck
So
for
not to the
us.
pot,
I'm
so
worried about
do a
luck for the
spoon.
pirates.
Okay, I was like, okay, the ladle fine, but please not the wok. And I'll be sure to go ahead and I'm actually going to go ahead and send my mom a letter because I need to let her know about us heading out.
Yeah. Oh, and I was told to ask you about sunstones in Lunar City, if you know any stores that are selling them. Because I have an idea. What to do for that at least. And hopefully it's not too expensive, because I'm still in debt.
If you need a sunstone, I have connections, technically.
Please.
Still have my title as a merchant, though I don't really use it too much.
That would be nice, because Jing is really far out.
I'm gonna go rest.
And I also don't know where
it's
to
not
look.
too
That's not
bad.
too expensive. 'Cause, I mean, sunstones aren't like rubies and other gems, so it shouldn't be expensive.
That sounds good.
No. But it has a good amount of mana.
Good night, everyone.
Nice
Go
for
tidy
Alice.
up my office. So
Night.
it's always lovely to
I'm gonna-
see you.
I'm gonna work on a spoon.
Or have you heard?
I just know
Thanks
one
for
of the
watching.
tiers is
End in here.
he learns it, it gets